Judson Stadium has again put RIT at the very forefront of the national landscape in intercollegiate athletics and is already set to host such events as the Division II and Division III Women's Lacrosse National Championships in just a few short weeks. Now, we're going to kick things off by welcoming Jackie Nicholson, Executive Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, to the podium. Jackie?
Thank you, Rocky, and good morning, and thank you all for joining us. Today, we are here to celebrate what is truly a transformative and meaningful moment for RIT athletics and for our entire university community. From the perspective of intercollegiate athletics, this project represents far more than a physical facility. It represents belief in our student athletes, belief in excellence, and belief in the power of sports to shape lives, leadership, and community. For the student athletes, which several of them are here today, who utilize this space every day, this facility will have a profound impact. It will support their physical development through access to modern, purpose-built training and recovery environments. It will enhance their mental well-being by providing a space that signals improvement, investment, respect, and care for their student-athlete experience. And it will strengthen team culture, creating an environment where preparation, accountability, and pride are built into daily routines. This facility also supports the holistic development we value so truly here at RIT. It allows our student athletes to balance rigorous academic expectations with high-level athletic performance while reinforcing life skills such as time management, resilience, and leadership. Simply put, this space helps our student athletes to be their best on the field, in the classroom, and beyond. First, I want to recognize LaBella and Associates, whose visions, creativity, and expertise serve as the architectural backbone of this project. Your ability to translate ambition into the space that supports performance, functionality, and pride is evident the moment you walk through these doors. I also want to extend our deepest thanks to our university facilities management staff. Your leadership, problem solving, and relentless commitment ensured that this project was not only completed, but executed with the highest standards of quality and care. And I would say they're probably tired of me after 5 years of projects with RIT Athletics, but there's still more to come. So Chris, I got more for you on Monday. I'll see you Monday. Your partnership with athletics is felt every day in how our student athletes experience this space. To the Pike Construction Group, thank you for bringing this vision to life. Projects of this scale and complexity require precision, trust, and collaboration, and your team delivered on all fronts. We are grateful for your professionalism and dedication throughout the entire process. I also want to offer special thanks to Jeff Siegel, who's over there in the corner, who provided direct contact leadership and oversight for RIT Athletics. Jeff, your attention to detail, accountability, and advocacy for our department ensured this project remained aligned with our mission while meeting the practical needs of our project. This project started, and I said, hey, Jeff, this is yours. Roll with it. And he has spent a lot of time probably doing more on this project than his actual job, but Monday, we start again. Your work behind the scenes has made a lasting impact. And of course, none of this would be possible without the continued commitment and generosity of the Judson family. Your sustained support of RIT Athletics speaks volumes about your belief in student athletes and the role athletics plays in the broader educational experience. Because of you, generations of Tigers will train, compete, and grow in a space that reflects excellence, opportunity, and aspirations. Facilities like this matter because environments shape experiences. This space will help influence our student athletes in how they prepare, how they compete, how they recover, and how they view themselves as representatives of RIT. It strengthens our ability to recruit outstanding students, retain them, and provide an experience that aligns with the promise of this institution. Today, we dedicate more than a building. We dedicate a commitment to the continued investment in our student athletes' experience, to competitive excellence grounded in values, and to the future where opportunity is matched by environment. Thank you to everyone who played a role in making this day possible, and thank you for believing in RIT Athletics. Go Tigers.
Thank you, Jackie. And now it's my pleasure to welcome RIT President Bill Sanders to the podium.
Thank you, Rocky, for your more than 2 decades of service to RIT. And thank you, Jackie, for your leadership of all our athletics. RIT is better because of both of you. So it's my privilege to welcome you to the formal dedication of the Thomas Feary Judson Junior Stadium. Today, as Jackie said, we celebrate more than the opening of a new athletic facility. We celebrate a transformational investment in our students, our community, and the future of RIT. The Thomas Feary Judson Junior Stadium stands as a testament to the unwavering dedication and generosity of the Judson family. Through their visionary philanthropy, the Judsons have made a profound impact on our campus and the lives of generations of student and student athletes to come. The Judsons family connections to RIT spans generations. When Tom Judson joined the Board of Trustees in 1984, I was still a student then. When Tom joined the board in 1984, he followed in the footsteps of his father, Thomas F. Judson Sr., who joined in 1961, the year I was born, and his grandfather, John D. Pike, who joined in 1930. Today, Rufus Judson continues the family legacy as the CEO of Pike Construction Services, the company responsible for bringing Judson Stadium to life. That marks 4 generations of leadership, philanthropy, and impact on the RIT community and campus. Judson Stadium will embody the same values that Tom has imparted on our community: dedication, teamwork, and service. We are reminded of these values every time our Tigers take the field. So we are deeply grateful to Tom, Ebetz, the entire Judson family, and Pike for their enduring commitment to RIT. It's fitting for this stadium dedication to occur on a day when our 2 lacrosse teams take the field, as I have also learned that there are multiple generations of lacrosse athletes in the Judson family. Tom, go Tigers. Tom, Rufus, and now Maggie and Emma, all players. This stadium is more than a place for game days, though. It's a place where RIT Tigers will come together as a team, learn the lessons of perseverance and sportsmanship, and create lifelong memories. It's a place where athletes will strive for excellence, push the boundaries of what is possible, and discover their true potential. So whether under the bright lights of a thrilling match or the quiet moments of practice and preparation, Judson Stadium will be a home for inspiration, growth, and achievement. So on behalf of the entire RIT community, I want to extend our deepest gratitude to the Judsons. Your belief in this university and your commitment to our students are an inspiration. Because of you, the future of RIT athletics is brighter than ever. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. It's now my great pleasure to welcome the Judson family to join me on stage here for the formal dedication. I think over here, so please come up. Yes, all the family. All the family, please.
Excuse me.
To further honor your legacy and your commitment to the university, I'd now like to invite the members of the RIT men's and women's lacrosse and soccer teams to come forward to present a gift to the Judson family, a small token of our immense appreciation and a symbol of the unbreakable bond between your family and RIT. So please come forward with the jerseys. You
Oh,
need to
wow.
receive this, Tom.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Thank you.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, you can, if you want.
Sure, why not?
We need a picture with the students. Students, please come back.
Beautiful.
And Tom, we have
How are
this.
you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
We have this for you as well, Tom. Just look over there.
Oh,
So-
wow. That is wonderful.
All right, let's all take a picture together. Smile in the right way. Yep. All right. So it's now my honor to invite Tom Judson to the podium to share a few words with us. Thank you, and go Tigers!
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, that's my big blank.
Here, we can put this way, so, well,
That's fine. Thank you, Bill, and thank you all for being here. And we're just thrilled to be part of this in the way that we're part of it. But I got to go back a little bit. If you look over there to that campus, it hasn't always been there. I grew up in a family where he mentioned my grandfather, John Pike, and my father. We were downtown. RIT was downtown. In 1963, at age 18, I worked in the Duffy Powers building for the summer. And this was just a dream. We couldn't, as I understand it, until the dam was built, Mount Morris Dam, this was not buildable land. In fact, I even with my Army unit, my reserve unit, put sandbags on the river one time when the floods were a threat. They never came up far enough. Moving sandbags is hard work. And filling them is not, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to just start by saying, wow, look what's happened in that period of time. I mean, what is it, 40 years ago? Well, I came on the board 40 years ago. It's probably 50 years. And I'll never forget when Dad came home from a board meeting and said, we're going to build a new campus in Henrietta. And of course, it was after the dam when this was possible. The land had been assembled, and he was so excited. But I just wanted everybody here to realize this has not always been here. This is just such an amazing story, and my opportunity to be part of it for 40 years of it as a trustee has been wonderful. There are a whole bunch of reasons RIT has been special. I'd ask the Riveros family to stand up right here, and Mauricio here wouldn't be in our life if it wasn't for Al Simone. Al was teaching a course, which he did back then, and he knew the best was going to Bolivia in the Peace Corps. And he had a provocative, wonderful student, Fabi Cattori, who we met, and he made the effort to make sure we met her. And we had her to the house. Bess was delayed in going, so we got to know her a little better up here. But when she got down there, she met her, and she got to La Paz, because when she first got there, she was way out in the Altiplano, not meeting anybody. But she met Fabi's family and her cousin, Mauricio Riveros, and she wrote back and said, I finally met a really interesting person in Bolivia. Next letter said, I think I may want to marry him. Well, here we are, and they all just stood up, and we're so proud of them, and Mauricio is a huge part of the Pike Company working with Rufus. And that wouldn't have happened except for RIT. I mean, and specifically Al, making the effort to do that. I look at Larry Lovejoy over there, who's been the biggest booster of RIT lacrosse. I guess he was on a team in 1967. And he's Easy Betts' cousin. His grandfather and E. Betts' grandfathers were classmates at MIT. And they may have been roommates, I don't know, but and that was Frank Lovejoy, who ended up being head of Kodak, and the beneficiary, and the Lovejoy family beneficiary of Liberty Hill. He married Ebetz's grandfather's younger sister. So in 1936, when my father-in-law graduated from Yale, he came from a gun family, Smith & Wesson. He moved to Rochester. I know it had to have something to do with the Lovejoys that he came to well, if he hadn't done that, I wouldn't be married to Ebetz, and I should have probably started there. But anyway, yeah. So forgive me. Yeah. So and Ebetz, Larry came up with Ebetz's name. What is it he couldn't he couldn't say Elizabeth, so she became Ebetz, and it was Larry who did it. So that connection, all the time part of my life. When I came on the board, when I was asked to come on the board in 1984, I was in my late 30s. My first job was chairman of Student Life. Where'd Fred Smith go? There he is. Fred was the head of Student Life back then. Sports were underway and working at it, but not at the level that we're at now. And it's quite extraordinary what's happened since then, and especially in lacrosse. And Larry's been the biggest booster for all those years, and I'm so glad you're here. And so at any rate, and then, forgive me for just doing stream of consciousness, but this is where I'm most comfortable. I played lacrosse. So, anyway, we've obviously had our share of the construction here. We would have liked a lot more, but we got our part. And
We'll work on that.
we're still working at it. Rufus is working at it. I'm no longer a shareholder anymore. He's the guy. So, and he's doing a great job. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, I played lacrosse. That was my sport. And at Deerfield in Massachusetts, we were New England champs two out of my 3 years. I was co-captain of the team my senior year. At Yale, my junior year, we weren't all that great the other years, but we were ranked third in the country. They didn't have a tournament back then, so we didn't truly know if we were the best, but we were ranked by whoever ranked things like that, behind Navy and Maryland. But we beat Hopkins, we beat Army, we beat Virginia. So it was my sport, even though they said he's not shifty, but he's slow. Anyway, so here we are. I'm at the end of my term. I term out as an active trustee, because, by the way, the clock won't stop. Anybody, you'll keeps moving, and we win this project, and it's at the front door of the campus. It's related to, now I don't want to understate soccer. I didn't play soccer. I played football, and I got great seats at halftime at Yale, and a terrific outfit. And the coach didn't put me in much. But anyway, lacrosse was my sport. It was just terrific to get this job and to get this project for all kinds of reasons. It's at the front door of the campus, which was a field, in my memory. It was a sport that I cared about and that I'd played. So when I was approached by Dave Munson and development as to whether we would do something more for this, I said, wow, maybe this is the time. And at this time in my tenure with RIT, that it's appropriate. So I hope you understand that makes me feel real good, and I think it makes Yvette feel good, and I think it makes Rufus feel good, and the whole family. And we're just delighted to be part of this in the way that we are. It's the perfect project. It's the perfect place. And can you believe how that campus? It's unbelievable compared to what it was back when I was growing up. At any rate, thank you. Oh, and I should have mentioned the girls are going to be in the future. I meant to say something.
Well, thank you, Tom. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. What words, Tom? What words? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, in the meantime, I ask that our speakers and the Judson family come back up to the podium for a brief photo opportunity. We hope you enjoy the rest of the day here on campus. Let's go get 2 victories. What do you say? Go Tigers!